Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my $100,000 day trade. So like I announced yesterday, I wanted to challenge myself and put it to the test of, can I successfully trade with $100,000, and what does that mean, right? Well, with more, money at risk, the more emotions that come into line. So I talked about a series of criteria that I'm going to focus on of like what I was going to do to like try to ensure that I only take positions that are showing confirmations when I'm fully invested and stuff like that. And I actually think I did a beautiful job doing that. So this is going to be a very short video. If you're part of the Learn Plan Profit group, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like screenshot my overall TOS, and it's going to show you my entries and my exits, just so you guys get a better understanding of where I bought in, where I sold, and why. In this video, I'm actually super pleased with what I was able to do within the two trades that I took today. So first of all, how much money did I make today? $2,206.02. I only traded UGAS once, and I only traded DGAS once. I was extremely selective with when I chose to buy and then when I chose to average up. And then I was extremely selective also with when I chose to sell. After I had two successful trades, so again, I made 1,036 on ticker symbol DGAS, and then on UGAS, I made $1,170. And UGAS was actually my last trade. So I feel like I locked in profits, pretty effectively. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is how did I know what to pay attention to? How did I know, or how did I feel comfortable enough to trade with $100,000? Because again, how much money I make and how much money I'm trading with is irrelevant to you, but it's how you control your emotions during this time that, I think can kind of like I can share, as I hope, a series of best practices in which that can benefit you. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is the first position that I took today, and the Learn Plan Profit group got to see it happen. So I also want to let you guys know the first link in the description, that's the Learn Plan Profit group. It's the only group that I work with on a closer basis. They get to watch me trade live every morning. I know you guys hear me say that all the time. There's two things. There's a $30 off coupon. There's so many of you that are asking to watch me trade live for this week during this challenge, so I give you $30 off. On top of that, there's a second link. If you don't see it, refresh your page, and it's our Twitter giveaway. So one of the things that we're doing is once we get 250 retweets on our Twitter, so again, all you have to do is click that link and then follow these things. So two winners will be chosen, retweet, tag one friend, and follow TechBot Solutions. That's all. And then there's a $50 off coupon if you want to use that. So you can enroll, use the $50 off for the Learn Plan Profit lesson library, and if you end up winning, this is for both current and potential people that want to sign up, you can use the $50 off. But if you're already enrolled and you do the other two things, then again, we'll just give you a full refund on the course if you end up winning the giveaway. So again, that's going to end after we get 250 retweets. Just wanted to share that with you guys for those that were looking for like some good deals. But one of the things that I covered today in the Learn Plan Profit group while I was trading live was that natural gas was showing signs of an uptrend. And how did I know that? Well, looking at /NG, natural gas was trading in between the middle and bottom view up. So it was making lower lows and lower highs. We talk about this nonstop all the time, right? DGAS did a beautiful job, and this is where I think I performed the best. And correct me if I'm wrong, for those that got to watch me trade, you saw my initial position, right, with the 100 shares, if I'm not mistaken, which put me at about $10,000. But I saw that natural gas was pushing up so much, right? It pushed up so much, and why would I want to trade DGAS when natural gas is pushing up? Well, what I saw was its direction. Its direction was very clear to me, and this thing was making lower lows and lower highs. So paying attention to this, and when it peaked out, when natural gas peaked out, and then it began to sell off, when was the best time to either buy UGAS or DGAS? Well, as natural gas began to sell off around this period, this is during pre-market hours, so it won't really show on ticker symbol DGAS too well. But one of the things that happened is that once natural gas peaks out, UGAS bottoms out, right? So this is where we would see that. And then as natural gas then begins to sell off, then DGAS begins to push up. So that was that first push, right? So we saw that with /NG. And then I saw it consolidate, build the support, and push back up again. So I could have taken a position on UGAS and hoped that it would have gone up as well. But again, that's an overall descending pattern. Once we saw that natural gas began to peak out and then began to sell off, guess what I began to do? Add more to my DGAS position, and the more that natural gas sold off, the more money that I made. I want to show you guys this because I kid you not, and I know this is a mistake not a mistake, I don't want to call it that. I sold where it made sense. Again, there's a previous support, right? Based off previous patterns, there's a previous support right around 2.53. That's what I'm paying attention to. Old supports tend to repeat themselves. So as natural gas was selling off, DGAS, right, the one that I was in, is showing signs of an uptrend and is pushing up. And again, this was the previous resistance. So as it's pushing up, it's reaching this around this general area of 129 and 129.50. So guess what do? I lock in profits because it makes sense. Based off previous highs, I locked in profits, and there's a reason. Look at the RSI and look at the MACD. There's a lot of consolidation. I didn't want to give back any of the profits that I already made. So that's why, on the technical standpoint, it made sense for me to sell here. Guess what happened? Like, I kid you not, and I'm going to show you. I know I said that I wouldn't show on YouTube all the trades. I wanted to show you guys at least this part. So I'm going to show you guys this, and I'm going to click here to show trades. And guess what? Literally 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute before, DGAS pushed up another $2 from where I sold. I sold at 129.45. And guess what? It pushes up about 2%. So that was honestly the only area of opportunity, and I could not have predicted that push. Yes, it broke previous highs, and then natural gas sold off aggressively. It makes sense on that potential breakout, but that doesn't normally happen with UGAS or DGAS. It doesn't usually push up so quickly. So I feel like I did a beautiful job waiting for natural gas to become overbought, waited for the dip buy on DGAS, and then as it confirmed an uptrend, I added more to my position size. And that's what I was very confident on and why I felt very comfortable with my trade. One of the easiest trades that I've ever taken because it just went according to plan, which it doesn't always do. It approached the previous resistance. It made sense to lock in profits. So I did, and I walked away with a little bit over $1,000 in about 1 hour or something like that. So very, very pleased with that one. Then moving on over to this, once DGAS pushes up and it becomes so overbought, then guess what? That means that UGAS, although it is a descending pattern, right? That means that UGAS is very oversold, and it makes sense. And again, I talked about it in the Learn Plan Profit group, called it out that DGAS is now super overbought. I locked in profits, and now I'm paying attention to ticker symbol UGAS. It begins to consolidate, and once it begins to indicate signs of an uptrend, I add more to my position size, and on this one, I clear $1,170.02, putting me altogether on the day with $2,200 profit. And you guys might be saying, well, Ricky, you said you only took 2 trades, but why does it show 11 orders? And again, if you're part of Learn Plan Profit, you guys will see this. All I focused on today was averaging up. There is no taking multiple trades, nothing like that. So I bought, and then once the confirmation was there of it indicating signs of an uptrend, guess what I did? I added more to my position size, so I bought more, and then once it peaked out, guess what I did? I sold, and then I didn't touch DGAS again. I bought the dip on UGAS, got some skin in the game. Once it confirmed an uptrend, I added more, and then locked in profits. I was telling them yesterday, it was probably one of my easiest day trading. And with my goal, I don't know if you guys remember the goal that I set for myself. So I'll show you guys. I have it right here. This is the goal. This is the plan. My goal this week is 5%, which is equivalent to $5,000. I made $2,200 today. 22. So what does that mean? Now I can be more selective the days that follow, right? It's just Monday. I can be more selective. Make sure I proved it to myself. How amazing it feels to be patient, be selective with my entries and my exits. That I don't have to take multiple day trades throughout the day to hit my daily goal. I need to make sure that the margin of profit is worth it, that I understand the direction of what it is that I'm trading, and that at any indication of a resistance to lock in profits. So I talked about it a little bit in the video of me locking in profits too early on DGAS, and then it pushed up another $2. Who cares? I could not have predicted that DGAS was going to push up another $1.90. Natural gas broke a previous support, and then it really sold off. But it made sense on, DGAS previous resistance on a technical standpoint, why to lock in profits. So because of that, I felt comfortable and very confident with my overall trades. But yeah, that's really just it. I had a lot of fun. I think that this is an amazing day one for me. So it's about 2.2% that I grew my $100,000. And I'm really looking forward to, the days that follow and seeing if, I can hit the $5,000. Again, I'm going to make sure that I manage my risk. So a $500 max loss was something that I was keeping a very close eye on, and making sure that, again, the direction is in my favor and that I lock in profits at any indication of a resistance. So, I had a lot of fun. I could not be more thankful, more blessed. Thank you guys all for watching this video. I really hope that it's something, or you learned something new from this video of how important it is to be selective, how important it is to, just be very selective with your entry points and taking part of the action when the action is actually happening, not when something is selling off and trying to catch the bottom. I think today was a perfect example for me of how effective that approach can be. So again, all the links are down below. We have a free group. If you guys aren't ready for Learn, Plan, Profit, it's the second link in the description. It says join our free trading group. We're the largest one out there. We have over 200,000 members. Feel free to surround yourself with members all over the world, if that's something that you want to be a part of. If not, then again, we have the Learn, Plan, Profit group. You get to watch me trade live every day. You get access to the lesson library, and we have that Twitter giveaway. So feel free to check that out. And again, that's that first link in the description. So really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day. Continue working hard, continue following dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note.